My name is Anna. Welcome back to my YouTube channel. Today, I wanted to rant about something that has been on my mind a lot recently. Throughout my 14 years on this chaotic planet, if I think about all of the different people that I've met, most of them believe or have been taught that crying is weak. It's a pretty common belief and it has been reinforced by society over and over. But what if I told you that crying isn't actually weak? When it comes to mental health, or even just life in general, crying is seen as this weird taboo thing. It's like,
wait, you cry? Ew.
There are very few exceptions for when crying is deemed as socially acceptable. From a young age, most people are told to toughen up or be strong or get over it, especially boys, but I'll talk more about men's mental health in a little bit. I don't know if this is just how I've grown up, but I'm sure a lot of people will be able to relate when I say that there's always been this expectation to keep it together. When it comes to school or work or friendships, you need to seem like you have your life together and that you're doing okay. Because our society has decided that struggling or not being okay is uncomfortable to deal with, so we'll just shove it under the rug and pretend those feelings don't exist. What our world fails to recognize is that suppressing your emotions is incredibly harmful. When you don't cry, those emotions don't just disappear, they build up. Suppressing your emotions and not crying leads to unhealthy alternatives, which are much, much worse than shedding a few tears. You need to be able to process your emotions to cope with life, even if it is uncomfortable or confronting. I've spoken about this before in my mental health myths video, which you should totally go check out if you haven't already. But mental health problems can lead to physical health problems. Those repressed emotions don't go away. They come out in one form or another. We've been told that crying is something to be ashamed of, but the honest truth is that we've had it all backwards. Science actually proves that crying isn't just okay, it's good for you. After much research, it's been found that crying releases oxytocin and endorphins. These are two feel-good, happy chemicals in your brain, and they help to ease both emotional and physical pain. This release of chemicals helps you feel more relaxed and at peace, easing the emotional weight you've been carrying. It's like your brain is giving you a little emotional reset after having a difficult moment. Many people associate crying with grief or depression, but it can actually be a sign of healing. Crying isn't weak. It's normal, natural, human, healthy, and important. Something else I want to talk about in this video is how crying is seen for men. A big part of this myth that crying is weak is from the large stigma around men's mental health. This video is about mental health in general for everyone, but I want to take a quick dive into men's mental health. Early on, most boys are taught that real men don't cry. Although I'm not a guy, I've witnessed other male family members, friends, and classmates be spoken down to for crying when I know they wouldn't have been spoken to that way if they were a girl. Seeing people treated like that breaks my heart. It's not okay or healthy, and we shouldn't be telling young boys or children that it's not okay to cry. All that leads to is an emotionally unstable adult. It's seen as more socially appropriate for a woman to cry, but that shouldn't be the case. Come on. It's 2025. Are we seriously still doing this? Crying is allowed for anyone and everyone. It's a basic human response, and it shouldn't be limited to only girls. It really is unfair the way that crying is viewed, and it makes me feel sick just thinking about it. Men should be supported through their emotions, and they shouldn't be ridiculed for being vulnerable in front of others. Crying is not unmanly, and it should be encouraged. To wrap up this video, I want to once again express how truly important it is to cry. While it may be seen as weak, accepting and expressing your emotions is the strongest thing you can do. It's not easy to be vulnerable, so acknowledging that you're not okay is a brave thing to do. It takes guts to admit that kind of stuff, even to yourself. Crying doesn't mean you've accepted defeat and now you're going to give up. It means you're processing the situation and preparing yourself to move forward. It's stronger to let out your emotions than to bottle them up. So let's normalize crying. Let's teach future generations that it's okay to cry. It's natural and it's not a sign of weakness. In fact, it's a sign of strength. Thank you so much for watching this video. I hope you enjoyed it and learned something new. Please comment any questions, suggestions, or tips you have for me. Also feel free to info dump or vent in the comment section. I'd love to hear your thoughts on this topic, so if you've got something to share, drop a comment. I hope you all have a wonderful day or night, and I hope to see you in my next YouTube video. Goodbye!